to apologize for the fogging of the lens. It's still foggy out here this morning, and the sun's starting to come out, burn it off, but the lens is still fogging up on me. I just noticed that. So if the last video has some fog in it, I apologize. I can tell you right now this one's starting off with fog, but I started something that I have to finish. And that something is we just got through making some morning moo milk from the Augason farm package. Now what we're going to do is some maple brown sugar, oatmeal. Get some water burning. Now some of this water, I just added water to previously warmed up water, so that shouldn't take too long. Directions on this one is remove oxygen sensor, absorber, and discard. Oxygen absorber. I just said oxygen sensor. I got my Jeep on my brain. Shake bag well to evenly distribute contents. Stir entire content of pouch into 5 cups of boiling water. Cook 1 minute, stirring frequently. Remove from heat and let stand 2 minutes. Well, this isn't going to work. I should have read that, huh? I'm going to have to put it in a pot, which is no big deal. I got one right here. We'll just pour our hot water right in there. We wanted 5 cups. How about we do it right? I'm on a roll this morning. Take the handle off. We don't need the handle on there. 2 cups. There's 2. Four. 5. Right there. Step back over there. I love this Coleman cook stove. Nothing ever works as well as this thing actually works all the time. But now that I said that, and I have no wood to knock on right now. Oh yeah, I do my cane. There you go, we're good. Okay, I gotta figure out how to get that oxygen absorber out of here without making a mess. Side cutters. Would you look at that? Right on top. It looks pretty good. It smells even better. Okay, now this says that it's got 10 servings in it. I'm looking at it thinking, I know I could eat the whole thing by myself. But I'll share. Well, if I was in a situation where it was an emergency situation and I needed to ration food, I could make 10 servings out of this. There's no doubt about that. But I am not in that situation, and I do not need to ration food, so I'm going to eat it. Where did I put my spoon? Bah. Put it in the bowl. That's a good place to keep it too. Got a nice clean bowl sitting here to eat out of. I'm going to mix it in the pot. That's taking too long. Let's cover it up. Alrighty then. So, for lunch, I have not decided what we're going to have. Have not decided if we're even going to have time for lunch. If I cannot do a lunch, I will definitely be doing a dinner video. And the family will vote on what we're going to have. We have not tried any of this yet, so we have no idea what we're going to like and what we're not going to like. Unless, of course, it just happens to be something you didn't like in the first place. Hey, you want to order it at a restaurant. These flies are really making me angry. They're everywhere. Last night I got all kinds of exercise doing nothing but killing flies. Wore myself out. I slept in an extra 10 minutes. Hey, look, it's boiling. Alright, all the contents are in the bag. All of the contents from the bag are in the pot. It says stir frequently, let cook 1 extra minute, then let stand 2. Now we priced Mountain House. Mountain House is not feasible. It's too expensive. Yeah, it looks good. Looks real good. But it just doesn't seem feasible. Amazon sent me a link, sent me a coupon for Wise survival foods, emergency foods. So I think we'll try that out maybe later on in the future. But first, we're going to do this. We're going to do each and every one of the meals that come out of this. See what we think about them. See if it's even worth it, you know, because we're feeding 5 full-grown adults, and 2 of us really like to eat. So It's still one way or another. Even if this fed us for only for a week. Now this is supposed to be a 20-day supply, about 20 days. Now, if it fed us for a week, it only cost just over $100, and that's feeding 5 people. If it fed 5 people for $100 for an entire week, you're doing good. You're doing real good. And that's eating 3 meals a day, which we don't always do. Sometimes we get busy. Just set this right here for now, because my garbage is behind you again. Alright, so that said let stand an extra 2 minutes. So I'm going to pause the camera, and then I'll fire it back up again when this is ready to go. Okay, I have to tell you that following the instructions to the T isn't good. It comes out, there we go, it comes out soupy. Now I don't like my oatmeal soupy. I like my oatmeal how do I put it? I just don't like it soupy. I like it thick. And this comes out really, really soupy if you do it by the instructions. But that's okay. Now I've let it stand for about 6 minutes. That's 4 minutes longer than they suggest. I've even come back and done like this and stirred it some more, but I would say if you knock out about a half a cup of water, then this would come out perfect. But let's see what we have here besides a very hot pot. There we go. Anyway, I am going to move this and dish some out. Smells really, really good. Smells real good. Now see, I like mine to be thick, and then I add milk to it and thin it back out. This you could eat just like it is right now. I guess that did make a pretty good help, and there's a full bowl right there. And there's plenty left over. Now we still got a decent amount left over. Put that back on the cook stove with a lid on it. Now here's our morning moo milk. I filled up the bowl way too high, didn't I? Add a little bit of milk for flavoring. That looks good. Oh, wow. Thumbs up. Wow, that's good. I've got to do this. That tastes like real milk. That is really, really good. That's a real good tasting milk. Wow. I did not expect that. Alright. Augason Farms milk. Morning Moo milk. The best I ever tasted that wasn't fresh milk. The Augason Farms maple brown sugar oatmeal. My personal opinion, take away about half a cup of water when you make it and let it stand an extra minute and it'd be perfect. But it's excellent. It tastes great. So I am going to sit down and finish eating, and then I'll start editing these videos to get them out to you. Remember, if you haven't subscribed, please do. Please subscribe. These flies are driving me crazy. And don't forget to click the notification bell so that way you'll always know when we put out a new video. And tell your friends, tell your family. You know, we're going to be back on putting videos up on our channel once to twice a week now. And hopefully you appreciate the quality and the subjects. Later, there might be a lunch video, but there will definitely be a dinner video. And I promise to make a video about every single flavor of food that they've made. So there you go. Maple brown sugar, oatmeal, morning Moo milk, double thumbs up. Excellent stuff. Thank you for watching.